Hey, it's Dave. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk about some strange cycles going on in my body and to wish everybody happy Friday. So I'm a middle-aged man in my 50s. I have metabolic syndrome, what I'm thinking is probably very long-term prediabetes and diabetes, and I'm trying to work through reversing this metabolic syndrome. So I had a strange thing happen the last couple of weeks. So I've lost a major amount of my weight, bone density, skin, muscle. The whole diabetes cycle just washed all the muscle off my body. And I've been trying to add carbs back into my diet now that my insulin sensitivity has come back some, and I'm trying to put weight back on. So I added in a meal shake. It's one of these shakes that actually replaces entire meals. It's not just a protein shake. It's protein, carbs, and fiber. And I'm going to be honest, I loved it. They were delicious, and I could replace 2 or 3 meals, or I could add those meals into my day, increasing my calorie intake, but not just calories, also increasing the fiber and the protein altogether. So I had probably, I don't know, a month and a half, um, a month and a half's bags to be able to spend that much time eating it, on top of the one meal a day that I generally eat, which is mostly carnivore meat based, with a little bit of vegetables. After 30 to 45 days or so, I started feeling pretty, pretty, well, I started feeling inflammation that was making things more difficult in life. And making things more difficult, like the numbness in my fingers got worse, my balance got worse, the strength of my legs got worse. So as I used up the supply of this meal replacement, and I didn't really put one and one together, but I'm thinking I could feel I could feel my body not happy with the carbs that I was eating. So over a period of a month, things got more and more difficult, and I actually finished the last bag that I had of the meal replacement a week ago, week and a half ago, and now I'm going back to just carnivore only and trying to reset myself back to being in the right direction physically. I was feeling very strong for a while. My legs felt strong, my hands felt strong, the numbness in my fingers was kind of going away. And then I added in these meal replacements, and again, they were delicious and they were easy, and I could add meals, but clearly my insulin resistance, my metabolic dysfunction status, these meal replacements were not good for me. So now I'm done with the meal replacements, going back to mostly carnivore, somewhat ketovore, because I need to have some variety besides just meat. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to continue reversing my metabolic syndrome issues. I'm hoping my days get a little bit easier, because the last probably week and a half, 2 weeks, again, it hasn't been impossible, but it's been extremely difficult. And extremely difficult in being that I have to be very careful when I get out of bed in the morning and stand up. I have to make sure that my legs are going to be strong under me and I'm not going to just fall right over. Increasingly difficult, as in doing zippers or buttons are nearly impossible. I knock my glasses off my face so many times a day just moving my hands around. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to eat more eggs, and I think eggs are going to help me, but we'll see. Anyways, if this has been of any interest to you at all, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me. It'd be very helpful for me, and hopefully I can share some positive things that are going to be happening in the future for me. But for today, I would suggest if you have any kind of diabetic, pre-diabetic, or metabolic issue, don't steer completely clear of meal replacement powders, but be very careful of the amount of carbs. I'm actually in the process right now of evaluating other meal replacement solutions with lower carbs because they are delicious. They're very handy, and it's a lot easier to shake up a meal than it is to try to cook up a meal. It's not so easy cooking a meal when you can't really feel your fingers too good and you're not really safe carrying plates and bowls and dishes and stuff. Anyways, thanks for taking the time to listen. Have a good day.